Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So tonight I'm reviewing a beer from Bradfield Brewery in Sheffield. So Mr. Hopzine's part of the world, I think. Yorkshire beer anyway. So it's called Farmer's Blonde. Yes, I'm sure I've had it on cask before, but can't be 100%. 4% beer. www.bradfieldbrewery.com. We'll get the old magnifying glass out to read. Blonde de Aquitaine. Bradfield Brewery is based on a working farm in the Peak District within the picturesque village of Bradfield. Only the finest malts and hops are used together with our own source of natural spring water to give this blonde beer a citrus and summer fruit aroma, making it an extremely refreshing light ale. So, let's dive in. I bought this from the House of Beer in Ashbourne at the weekend. So, there's a bit of smoke on the aroma there for those people who get love that smoky thing. I watched a beer reviewer once who got that ecstatic about smoke. And, I was watching it, I was thinking, yeah, it's a bit of smoke. Don't worry about it. But nonetheless. So, here we go. And again, new brewery for the channel, new brewery for the beer room anyway, at least. First ever beer reviewed from Bradfield Brewery. Yep, I said the name wrong then. So as we can see, it's certainly a blonde or straw colour pour, with plenty of carbonation going up that side, with a nice clean white head, crystal clear beer. Thought I'd put it in a tankard. It is next week in Nottingham, Robin Hood Beer Festival. I shall be going, of course. And 2 days as well. Oh. Hey. And yeah. One with the wife. And try not to get too drunk. And then, yeah, one on my own. Try and get home safe. Yeah. See how that works out. But anyway, cheers all. Bit of a citrus on the nose, got to be honest. Light malt, citrus nose. Let's dive in. Cheers. And again, a light malt taste with a touch of citrus on there. For me, if you're a lager drinker, this isn't overly far away from a lager experience. Obviously there's a citrus, there's a bit more malt, but it isn't far away. It's quite light. That's my initial feelings towards the beer. I'm sure I've had this in Filey, in a pub in Filey. I can't remember the name of the pub. But I remember going in and, if I'm going to Filey in Yorkshire, for those who don't know, I want something that I want a beer from that end of the world. I don't want to be drinking anything from local beers, to me at least, you go anywhere in the country, you don't want to be drinking the beer that you see every day in your own pub, and it's like, what? Is what it is, But that's why when you do travel, you want to be trying out different beers. So, like I say, lovely crystal clear beer. Obviously, definitely more modern, traditional than anything else. Oh, super sessionable. ABV is 4%. Did I already say that? Can't remember. It's been a long day. I've done my full 8.25 hours at work, and then another 2 gardens afterwards. And say I'm 52, I actually work harder than I think I've ever done in my life. I've never been a slouch, but I really do work hard. But the funny thing is, I actually enjoy what I do. Like I do with beer reviews. It's a hobby I absolutely love. Talking about beer, whether I get it right or wrong, don't know. It is a thing. You do sometimes you get it totally wrong and you can't get the flavours. But obviously, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't get. You'll be there drinking, you think, I can't tell what I'm drinking. It tastes nice, but I can't tell what I'm drinking. And it does happen, And then there's other times you know the taste, but you can't remember the taste. Yeah. For every beer out there, for every beer we drink, there are parts of the beer that somebody with, and let's be fair, some will read up about it and yes, we'll read what others say, but that's not really what you're getting. I used to use initially when I first started doing beer review as a way of teaching myself places like Beer Advocate and reading what other people get from the beers. And I tell you what people get from beers, the amount of different stuff people get is balmy. Some of it right and some of it woefully wrong. God knows what they were eating before they had a beer. So, but if you think you're getting that sort of flavour and aroma, then good on you. Yeah. Oh gosh, my hand. Still not right from that fall the other month in June, and the harder I work, the more I'm feeling it, and maybe I need a bit of a rest period, and we're getting that anyway. So I'm having a week off work and a week off gardening, and just a week of walking around, doing beer drinking. There is a God. Cheers all anyway. Hey? Drinking some proper Yorkshire beer. Like I say, I've heard of Bradfield for a long time. I really would love to get the is it the blue? I keep hearing about it. Just a case of seeing it in Nottingham. There is one right on my radar. I don't know if that's the full name of it. I'm sure people in Sheffield, the likes of Benjamin, and certainly the likes of Hopzine and Ginge Real Ale Trail, our man there. I'm sure they, and Andy's Beer Reviews, because he's Yorkshire as well, I'm sure one of those 3 will put me right, or 4 even. But yeah, very easy drinking, very light, citrusy, like a light malt, not far away from what a lager malt is, to be honest. It's a really light malt for me, and I'll always stress that, for me. So if I'm wrong, it's my fault. 4%, dangerously sessionable. Whoa. Ooh, bless you. Let's put the beer in the glass. Apologies for the crap pour. Standard raggy pour there. I've never been known for good pouring. It is what it is on that side of things. But yeah, so thoughts about the beer. Yeah. like I said, I picked up 2 of these from Ashbourne, Beers of Ashbourne, House of Beers rather. The price was really good as well. It was only like £2.50. So, and this is a bottle shop, not a supermarket. So for a bottle shop to be selling at £2.50, which means they're very well priced. In a time where it's difficult for breweries, to make profit with the cost of everything, as it is with all of us, we all know about the cost these days. And for them to make a profit and sell a beer in a way that, for them makes a profit, for the brewery to make it, for the shop to make a profit, and for me to get it at a fair price, a cheap price, I'm happy about that. I really wanted to review the beer from this brewery anyway. That's why I bought the stout as well, Farmer's Stout, behind me on the beer wall. But yeah, a very easy drinking blonde ale, light malt, citrusy, a light beer, definitely a palate cleansing offering. Sure, this is the beer I've already had from on cask last October, but I can't be sure anyway. But yeah, great to add a new brewery to the list. This is what I do beer reviews for, It's to add those new breweries to the list. Obviously, I've got my favourites. We all have. We all like a certain type of beer in a certain place. And to be honest, that is what it is. All of us are very different. But the beer was a nice beer. Tasted good, delivered. Would I drink it again? Yep, I'd love to have this on cask. Yeah, be interested. I know on cask that 99% of beers, it's cask is king. As simple as that. But it delivers well in bottle, and that's the main thing. Good 4.3 out of 5 for me on this beer review, and Sheffield beer. And thank you for watching. No, I'm going in now. I'm going to go and sit down and probably fall asleep because eye is shattered. And I didn't swear. Cheers.